Thank you, thank you. Can you guys hear me? Hear me? Yes. Okay. I want to start off with because this is one of the things that we were talking about on Patricia's call on Thursday, edifying, right? Um, Thank you, wonderful Executive Director Maxine Campbell, for giving me this opportunity to speak. Thank you to the National Director, right, Larissa Barclay, Dr. Larissa Barclay, and to my wonderful upline, Coach Patricia Crawford, Regional Director, and to my wonderful sponsor, Executive Director Lakendra Jones. Y'all, it's just the Woodland event, the mall event was just so. It was just it had to happen. I feel like because it was manifested, it was spoken to. My mother's life, and like I said, because I made a post, and I was like, just because of her, yes, I'm getting blessed, right? And people, they really don't. It goes over some people's heads a lot of times, but alignment is very real, and I feel like alignment. I mean, it's amazing, especially when you don't think of it, right? And um, because I'm just in awe right now, y'all. But what I have, the live. I'm going to the live tips. Going live, like I said, I wasn't really a live person, a social person, y'all. And I feel as though, like, even with now within my business, I knew, like, when I first actually joined TLC, and this it all ties into everything. I swear it does. When I first joined TLC, I was myself, right? I was Kai, but I wasn't, educational within the business, but I was still myself. So that's what drew people to me, similar to what Coach Patricia just said. It was her smile, right? And I feel as though even like Dr. Larissa Barclay was just saying, wonderful national, right? She was saying basically, um, like we just gotta start doing what we do, right? Because taking the time, and I even spoke with my sponsor yesterday on this, and I was telling her she was just scrolling, liking everybody comment, like pictures and stuff like that. And I was telling her like, if you put that same amount of time into your own content, people will be liking and commenting yours, right? So that's what it just kind of like, I had thought about it today actually, and I'm like, wow, Kai, like you say this to everybody else, but it's like you need to start implementing yourself. You need to do something more. You need to do something harder. So I was like, you know what, Kai, I done upgraded on the lives, right? So a tip to going live, y'all know one, to always tag all your business partners, right? Always tag your business partners because once you tag us, my audience is gonna see it, Maxine's audience is gonna see it. We all have different audiences, right? Because like Coach Patricia said, it is so many people. The girl came to her. It's so many people in Atlanta that sells TLC, but what drew her to Patricia was her simple as a smile, right? So always, number one, tag your people. Number two, make sure your surrounding is good, right? Make sure your surrounding is a okay, it's perfect. You ain't got nothing going on in the background because see if people moving, y'all gonna get distracted, right? But if it's just me, y'all gonna be focused and alert. So make sure too, your surroundings, your background is all good. Three, your lighting. Get a ring light. It's one at Five and Below. I don't know if you guys have a Five and Below where you're located, but I know Maxine does because I see her and Max. But simple, they got a ring light in there, y'all. $5. The perfect lighting. You get Android, iPhone, it don't matter. Perfect lighting is the tip to success. And number four with going live, and I just want to say this, and then I'm gonna pass it back over because I want to be quick, real quick. It's just y'all. Number four, be yourself, because what we have came to do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about nobody else, but what I have came to do, like I said, I was trying so hard because they say learn your top earners, right? See what they're doing, trying to tweak it, right? And but what I did was I learned my top earners and I did what they was doing. I wanted to do what they was doing. That wasn't for me to do because I'm Kai. It's like I had to tweak what they were doing, but still add my flavor to it, right? So also one more other thing too. Like Maxine said, remember when you have a team, because y'all, you cannot go nowhere without a team. I don't care what nobody's saying. That's why I'm so glad that TLC has it set up to where, with the next rank, you won't be able to move. At a certain rank, I want to say executive director. At a certain rank, you can't go see your next rank unless you have one, right? But with your team, you gotta remind them of their why. Like, why did you join? You remember you said, you wanted to be able to run with your kids. You remember you said you wanted to lose this weight and get back at your ex. You remember you said you wanted to do these things. You remember you said that you wanted a beautiful house and a beautiful home. You remember you said that you wanted to be able to, make sure your mom never works another day in her life, right? Because it's not, making them feel bad, but that's letting them know you right, Kai. You right, Maxine. I did tell you that, right? And always remembering that why. Even as far as in Junie, y'all know I love Junie with all the 20 stories. I be telling Judy, where's the 20 stories? I want them stories, right? Keeping everybody accountable because y'all, we have to win as a team. There's no way I can't win alone. That's why the mother and son duo is unstoppable. But at the same time, like I said, Maxine, Ebony, LaDebra, Kenya, and Larissa, Patricia, everybody fuels us as a team. That's why we fuel each other because the alignment, like I said, it's 7 ways to get paid in TLC. We only really promoting 5. The 6th way is the results, and the 7th way is the alignment. Alignment is so real within TLC that nobody knows about. That's why we have to start being ourselves and start implementing what we know, execute what we know. We can tweak it very much so, because that's what Stormy said to do, which is the top network, the top earner. I know y'all seen these recent screenshots with all the, the top earner here. But she said tweak it, not steal it, tweak it, right? So I want to pass it back over to Executive Director Maxine Campbell, wonderful Director Maxine Campbell here with the Total Life Change.